Hi, everyone, and welcome back to your grade 5 English English grammar lesson. Yeah, we're going to learn grammar. I'm going to leave that in. Okay, so we're going to learn English grammar today, and today's lesson is all about plural possessive nouns. It sounds hard, but it's not. Totally not hard at all. So our goal, our objective today is to learn all about plural ownership. Okay, so what is a plural noun? You should remember this. A plural noun is many people, many places, or many things. Yeah, plural nouns. We have many of them. I have one of everything on my desk, so I can't show you, but many. Many different things, okay? Cool. So a plural noun is many things. But what do we want to do when we want to show that many things own something or many things? Well, we make a plural possessive noun. So what is a plural possessive noun? I just told you. A plural possessive noun shows that many people, places, or things have or own something. So a group of nouns own another noun or another group of nouns. That didn't seem very clear. Let's keep going. I'm pretty sure you can see this. So let's explain this. How do we have ownership? Well, remember when we did singular possessive nouns? Whose phone is this? Well, this is Chris's phone, right? Chris's phone. Well, we're going to do that for many people. So let's say that there's two Chris's. There's another Chris right here, okay? Now, whose phone is this? Well, this is Chris's, both of them, both of their phones. Two people own this one phone. That's a plural possessive noun. Here we go. To show the ownership, though, we have two ways. The first way, when the plural noun ends with an S, okay, so it's already got an S, we add an apostrophe after the S. Here's our example. Boys is a plural noun, right? That means there's many boys, okay? There's many people. Boys, yes, many boys. So see the apostrophe on the outside? Because it's already plural, we just put it there. Done. Whose toys? The boys' toys. Is that difficult? Not so bad, Not so bad so far. I am stumbling over my words today. But let's keep going because there's the second way to do this. Now, what is that? When the plural noun doesn't end with an S, okay? So like an irregular plural, we add an apostrophe S. Whoa. So if the word ended with an S, we added the apostrophe after the S. But when the word doesn't have an S and it's plural, we add apostrophe S, just like normal, okay? So what about children? Children is many, many kids, right? Children means many, but there's no S. So to show that the children own the toys, we put apostrophe S. The children's toys. And my phone is beeping, and I'm going to turn that off right now. There we go. So, high quality. Okay, those are our two ways to show ownership. Let's see some more information about this. Look at this chart. Ow, I hit my arm again. See on the left, yeah. The girls, see girls, many girls, we just put the S there, so it's plural. But since the S is there, we put the apostrophe on the outside to show the ownership. Dogs, same thing. Wolves, same thing. There's an S, boom, 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 apostrophe. We got that, right? Pretty easy. But what about the irregular ones next to it on the right side? Right side, I don't know. The video might turn around. Children, there's no S, like we said, so we make apostrophe S. Mice, well, it's an irregular, apostrophe S. Men, irregular, apostrophe S. And people, many persons, apostrophe S, people. Peoples. Okay. Whew. Let's keep going with some examples here. So let's look at this sentence. And yes, it looks terrible because there's a better way to do it. But first, here's the wrong way. Well, it's technically right, but it's ugly. The prey of the wolves was just ahead of them. Wolves are cool, right? But this sentence is not cool. Something's wrong with it. There is a better way to say this, which is the wolves' prey. The prey of the wolves. What, are you a robot? The wolves' prey. The wolves' prey was just ahead of them. They're chasing the prey. They're hungry, right? So see how we added ownership. Wolves, there's many. And they all own the prey, the deer or whatever they're chasing. So S apostrophe. Yeah, it's pretty good, right? So what about the other way? Let's take a look at this one. The parachutes of the men opened at the last second. Those guys are crazy, but the sentence is kind of crazy too. It just doesn't taste right. It doesn't feel right to say it because there's a better way to say it. So what is that better way to say it? Right here. The men's parachutes. Because each man owns a parachute. A group of men own parachutes. Opened at the last second. They are crazy. I could never do that. Could you do this? Oof, let me know. Tell me if you could do this. But I could never jump into a gorge with a parachute. This is way too dangerous for me. Okay, let's see. Why do we use plural possessive nouns? Well, the same reason we use singular possessive nouns. We show that someone or something owns another thing. But here we have a group of things, a group of people, and they own one thing or many things. That's the point of this. We have to show ownership because ownership is important to understanding the sentence. Okay, now, I think you've got this now. Let's take a look at our practice, okay? I'm going to give you a chance to answer 6 questions here, and then we will check it after you pause the video. So let's see this. First things first, we're going to rewrite each sentence fragment, because they're not really full sentences. Write each sentence fragment with a plural possessive noun. We're just going to fix it like we did, okay? So I'm going to give you a few seconds or so to pause the video, write down your answers, and then we'll come back and check them, okay? So I'm going to give you a minute or so right now. Okay, so you've totally had a minute, and if you didn't, pause the video now and answer the questions because we're going to check the answers right now. So here we go. Here are the answers. The pens the teachers have. Sounds gross, right? The pens the teachers have? No. The teachers' pens. See how teachers had a S already? So we put the apostrophe on the outside. Number 2, the names of the people. People doesn't have an S. So when we fix it, we say the people's names. See, we put the apostrophe S. There was no S, so we add it. Number 3, the hammers of the workers. There's that S again. So the workers apostrophe is after the S. Hammers. Cool. Number 4, the shoes of the runners. There's that S again. See, the S is right there. So we say the runners apostrophe shoe. Shoes, yes, the runner's shoes. Number 5, the balls of the basketball team. Yeah, that's a funny way to say that. So no, we want to fix it. The basketball teams, there was no S. We had to add it. Balls. The basketball team's balls. Yeah. And number 6, the crayons of the students. The S is there, so we put the apostrophe on the outside and say the students' crayons. Was that hard? Not really. We had 2 choices. And it just kind of works that way, right? If it's there, we put the apostrophe on the outside, and if the S isn't there, we add it. Yeah. Pretty simple. Now, if you have any questions, let me know. right? Practice writing your sentences. Leave me a message and practice your sentences so that I can check them and make sure you really do understand what Chris is teaching you. And I'll see you for our next lesson. Bye.